What's up, everybody? It's Cool200 here, and we are with, finally, Wave 3. I'm hoping I'm one of the only YouTubers doing Wave 3 reviews right now. But, yes, we are with Wave 3. We have 6 incredible cars. Now, I'm going to say this right off the bat. I did not think this was the best wave. I think you can only really do so much with the 2 cars. That would be Jimmy Johnson and Paul Menard. I think there were just too many Jimmys and too many Suarez's added to this collection, but that's just my opinion. And but let's just get right into this, and we'll get going with Wave 3. Oh, also, if you have not noticed, I have been posting again. So that means that I finally figured out what I can use. The software that I'm using now to put all my videos together is Shortcut, and I thank them so much because if Shortcut died the day I was trying to get it, I would have died because I looked for months. I asked my friends if they found anything. I finally found this great thing. I found it off of YouTube. YouTube helps me with a lot of the things I do, and I'm just very glad to find the software to put my videos together. So that's what I'll be using to put all of this video together and the rest of them until I lose it somehow. But let's not have that happen. Anyways, the first car on the way we will be looking at is Daniel Suarez's number 19. Now, yes, there are 2 Daniel Suarez cars in this, but the other one, I gotta look here on the top, is his 2016 championship car, or champion's car. But yes, this is the regular Daniel Suarez. Sorry, I'm getting the hiccups or something. But anyway, this is a very nice looking car. The first, I believe, Daniel Suarez we have in any Lionel wave, and I'm at Lionel wave 7 right now. So I can safely say that. I thought the rest of the waves this year have been better than last year, for sure. And you can just see in the background, not very much. I mean, there's a big shelf behind here. But you can see kind of what's in the background here. You got all kinds of Lionel stuff. In fact, all Lionel stuff, except that Jimmy Johnson there, but you can't see that, so yes, you can. Yes, you can. You can see that. Yeah, I got that for Easter, like, years ago. So, anyways, back to the car. This is a very nice-looking piece of die-cast. I, I don't do a lot with the Xfinity cars. What I really mainly do with these Xfinity cars is put them on the shelf, which is where this one was at the time. And in fact, I have, let me count, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Xfinity cars on this shelf. I don't do a lot with these. I don't know what you guys do with these. Maybe you do the same. Maybe you keep them in the box. Maybe you have an Xfinity race and have more Xfinity cars than what we see in Lionel. That could be the case. Perfectly fine. But me, I put them on the shelf. I got no reason to have them. I just get them because they're a piece of diecast. I'm a good NASCAR fan. I love the diecast they sell, and come on, it's Daniel Suarez. I mean, or it's Junior, or it's Eric Jones. Anyways, let's take a close up at this car. So, like I said, very nice piece of diecast. You got a good orange going right there, and the it's not really orange; it's more of a red there for the number. I think that the Xfinity cars honestly look a lot better than the yeah, see, that looks nice. That Toyota Camry body right there, that looks really nice. I love, what was I saying? I really like the Xfinity bodies more than the Monster Energy bodies. I think they're built nicer, and they look amazing. Orange splitter. This car came out beautifully. In fact, I think even Lionel does a better job with the Xfinity cars than they do with the Cup cars. So, let's go ahead and look at the hood. it is a plastic hood. Sorry, hood. Apparently is a word now. And it's just Eris, just kind of looks like a Carl Edwards thing. Sad to see Carl Edwards not in NASCAR anymore. We didn't really get him in a wave, in fact. That was disappointing for sure. Lionel dropped the bomb on Carl. But anyways, the next car we're going to be looking at in this wave is Tony Stewart's last ride car. Now, this is the last Tony Stewart we probably will ever get in a wave. It is sad to see Tony Stewart not be in NASCAR anymore. Oh, I even forgot to show the back of the box here. Here's the back of the box. You got the cars, and then all the good stuff, and your, sponsors. So, or companies. So, yeah, that's the back of the box. But anyways, it's time to see that Tony Stewart's not be riding anymore. I was definitely disappointed. I'm more disappointed that Dale Earnhardt Jr. is retiring. He got 2 races left for him, and then he's out of the sport. I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's a Jumbo car right there. Yep, you guys can see it. It's his 2016 Exalta car. I do have his 2017 Exalta car. I just got to get the rest of Wave 6, and that can be reviewed. But I got to get 4 and 5 done. And I have them. They're actually sitting right beside me, waiting for this video to be done. So, But anyways, back to Tony Stewart. That Sonoma win was great. I totally remember that from last year. I think that was probably his best win. Maybe not, but in my opinion, I didn't get to see Tony Stewart race a lot, especially when he was in the 20. I got to see maybe 2007, I think, was the time I really saw him in the 20 car. So, I was really little when I saw him race in the 20 car, and I have no memories of that. I'm sorry. I bet you don't remember your 1 and 2-year-old self unless you are like a god or something and remember it. But anyways, let's take a closer look at Tony Stewart's number 14. Very interesting paint scheme, I would say, especially the hood. The back is kind of faded into a very light misty gray, as the whole front is very dark. I kind of like that. I will tell you that there is a chip right there on the spoiler, and that is because I dropped it when I was bringing it home. I was really disappointed, and I do have another Tony Stewart hanging up on the wall. So, hey, just because I dropped it doesn't mean I don't have another one. And there's the top. And there's the hood. That's what I was mentioning. I think that's a pretty cool design. You got the number 14. I'm not really sure. Looks like a few of his wins are up there. I just think that's really cool that he put that there. Very interesting. And yeah, that was Tony Stewart's, I guess you could say, Mobile One tribute to himself. It's pretty cool. The next car we're going to be looking at is Paul Menard, number 27. Oh, wait. Hold on, guys. We forgot the card. There's Tony Stewart's card. You got the car there. Stewart House Racing. And then there is the back. Whoops. There is the back of it. If you want to pause the video and try and read that, you can. So there's Tony Stewart for you. And this is Paul Menard is an interesting pick for this 2017 wave. And I say that because we haven't gotten a Paul Menard in Lionel Authentics at all. And I need a Paul Menard, so that was good for me. I needed a Paul Menard, and I actually had one ordered, but I got 2, 2016, 2017. Can't go wrong with that. But this is an interesting pick, and it fills our RCR stuff as well, I think. I don't know. I'm ahead of you guys, so we got Austin Dillon. Yeah, this is the last RCR car we got, which was nice because we don't get a lot of Paul Menard stuff. we don't get Paul Menard stuff, you know. We don't we don't talk about Paul Menard. We don't get his stuff. You know, nobody hears about Paul Menard unless he's like leading the Daytona 500 or something, or he wrecks, or he runs out of fuel, or something like that. So I think it's really cool that they added this number 27. It's a very beautiful paint scheme into a Lionel Authentic lineup. So it's a good piece of diecast. It is a very good pick, in my opinion, that they did put his car in this wave. So now let's take a good close up at this Paul Menard piece of diecast. Ah, shoot. I don't have the camera up. I'm not sure. Hold on, guys. There's so much YouTube garbage up here. Hold on. Alright, guys. Got the solution fixed. Anyways, this is a very nice Paul Menard piece of diecast. I think I've said that 12 times now. But, very interesting. You've got the black in the back. Kind of like what a Dale Jr. car would look like in the back. There's the side. Very nice. I think they did a pretty good job with this Paul Menard. I wanted to get two. I don't even think I got two of really any of these cars except Tony Stewart and Jimmy Johnson. Yes. Yes, I got double of Jimmy Johnson as well. Not the championship, but the regular. So, interesting. There's the splitter. Very nice. Good color right there. Lime is green, yellow. And then there's the top. Very nice. Very nice piece of die cast, I would say. And here is your hood. And this is a very plain black hood. You know, nothing real special about that. And it is a plastic hood. In fact, all the hoods we get in a wave now seems to be plastic. No magnet hoods that we got early on in 9L, but whatever. And the next car we're going to be looking at is Jimmy Johnson's regular number 48. Now, this was a very good pick for many Jimmy fans. In fact, many NASCAR fans in general, because this is the first Jimmy we ever got in the 2017 wave. And it is his primary scheme. And to be honest, I would say this is better than his 2016 paint scheme. I'm trying to see if I have behind me just to show it off. No, doesn't look like it. I mean, I have the whole tote box back here where it should be stuffed in, but definitely not. Don't have it. So. But yeah, if like you do a deck series like I used to do, or if you do a NASCAR parody like I do, then, or if you just do anything NASCAR related with Jimmy Johnson, and you make 2017 videos still, this is a good piece of diecast to have in it, or his Cobalt Tools car that's back here that will be reviewed on 2 waves. That's in wave 5. As you can tell, I'm way behind. But interesting story mentioning Jimmy Johnson and Daniel Suarez. I know Daniel Suarez didn't come up in this conversation till now. But anyways, I had to order the Jimmy Johnson and I had to order the regular number 19 Daniel Suarez because I could not find them in any store, and the waves were just flashing out at that time, in my opinion. I just couldn't find it. I mean, I didn't have it at all. And it frustrated me. And that's kind of what happened to Wave 6. Like, Wave 6 just came out. And I was on Wave 7's out. Like, did Wave 6 just come out, like, weeks ago or something and I didn't know about it? I mean, it's pretty crazy. I only have 3 cars from Wave 6. So, I don't know what's going on. But Lionel's releasing them. And I like it, but I don't like it. I like it because we get cars faster. I don't like it because I can't get them all. So I'm going to have to order off of eBay again and possibly get the rest of Wave 6. But anyways, let's take a look at Jimmy Johnson, number 48. Interesting paint scheme here. I would say it has a nice colorful white and blue. The usual Lowe's paint scheme. There's Lowe's right there. Very nice. I do like the blue number with kind of a white beige-ish plant there. Here's the hood. Very interesting with the spoiler, what they have done. I thought maybe they would go with the white spoiler, but they didn't because of the number. That is why they didn't go with the white spoiler, because of the number, which is okay. Oh, and they do have a little. Okay, never mind. They have a little bit of yellow there, and a little bit of yellow there, and a little bit of yellow there. So they got some yellows, which is nice. There is the whole splitter, by the way. I said spoiler. Sorry, not spoiler, splitter. But yes, it is a very nice piece of die-cast again. And here is the plastic hood that Jimmy Johnson comes with. Very nice. Just Lowe's Blue 48 Jimmy Johnson. That's all it says. And it's all good. Now, the next car we will be taking a look at in this wave is Daniel Suarez again. Number 19, Xfinity Champion car. Now, this is a very nice car. It is nice to see another Daniel Suarez car in the wave, even though it came in the same wave as the other one did, which is okay, but iffy. It's a little iffy. But yeah, it's a very nice piece of diecast. I love that they go with the red spoiler and red splitter. I'm not too keen on the whole green spoiler, green splitter this year. I can barely see it on TV. I'm sure you guys may have the same problem. And I like the yellow better with the cup, but once you move to a different cup, you move to a different spoiler, which we all have to settle for. By the way, what are your opinions on the Monster Energy taking over NASCAR? To me, it just doesn't go right to me. Monster Energy's just taken over everything, and it kind of bothers me, honestly. Bothers me. I don't like seeing Monster Energy everywhere. Gives other companies no chance to get their advertisement out unless, on a NASCAR or something. Which to me, NASCAR is the most sponsored sport there is. Every car has a different sponsor, unless you're like JT Dante Racing. I hope I said that right. Where you've got Kroger sponsoring 2 of their cars, But it doesn't give companies a chance to do it. But whatever. Let's take a look at this car. Very nice. That red spoiler goes well with the red number. I would say it fits with this car. Same as the spoiler and the name rail. Not this name rail. That name rail. But yeah, it goes really well with the car because of the number. It just goes well. There is where the champion thing is displayed. So don't be too triggered because you did get a regular Suarez. I think this should have been the raced version of it. But hey, it's still a good diecast, right? Right. Alright, so let's go ahead and look at the card that comes with. Daniel Suarez has his mouth open huge. That's funny. Very nice. And then here is the back if you want to pause and read all of his awards that he was awarded. Not really awarded, but that he had done in that year. And the last car we will be looking at, obviously, is Jimmy Johnson's Sprint Cup champion car. Again, this should have been the raced version, but hey, it's all good. Now, we actually had a different version of this car, and that came in wave 4. That was actually the car I got before this one because I had to order this one. And it's the Cobalt one. But this is the real one that he raced with. And it's a good pick. Obviously, it's a very good pick. But it's a good pick, obviously, if I didn't say that before. But I'm not sold on Jimmy Johnson. I don't I don't really like him that much. I'm sorry if I'm offending Jimmy Johnson fans, but I don't like him that much. I know he's a good guy and all, and there's nothing wrong with being a good guy. Like, if you're a good guy to people, that's excellent. Like, you deserve an award or something for that. But as a race car driver, I don't like him. I really, ever since I think 2008, I really just didn't like him. And then he won all those championships in a row, and that really frustrated me. And then my hatred just kind of grew for him. So I don't like him. I was not happy to see him win the championship, and I'm glad Jimmy Johnson fans cover your ears. But I'm not happy with him. We're winning last year with the championship. I really wanted Carl Edwards until he, did what he did. It was a good move by Carl to try and block Logano, but it didn't work, and I screamed in frustration. But no, I don't like Jimmy that much. I really haven't for a while, and I'm glad he's doing bad this year. That's all I have to say. Sorry. All right, Jimmy Johnson fans, you can uncover your ears now. And let's take a look at Jimmy Johnson's number 48 championship car. So again, wow. Like Daniel Suarez, the yellow goes perfect with his car. Because you have the yellow classic Jimmy Johnson numbers, if you can't, you can't see it. Okay. I have a 2008 Jimmy Johnson on my shelf, so. Yeah, it goes really well with his car, and so, it's a good piece of diecast, I will say. I have to give him credit. He's a really talented racer, and there's what it says. Sprint Cup champion. Yeah. So, he's a very talented race car driver. Obviously, if he wasn't, he wouldn't win 7 championships. Trying number 8. But anyways, very good racer. There's his card, holding up the trophy. Very nice. And then here is his stats on the year. What a year he had, too. I mean, wow. And I'll put them all together and give some final thoughts. So obviously I say this every time I do a wave review, you should pick up all the cars, which you should. Again, in this wave, you should just pick up every wave just because. But if you are not a huge diecast NASCAR collector and you only want to pick up the good ones, I would pick up Tony Stewart, Paul Menard, Jimmy Johnson, and the championship car. So I guess it just leaves these 2 out of it. But yes, I would pick up this one, this one, this one, and that one. But overall, it was an okay wave. I wasn't too thrilled when it first came out. But it was good. I mean, it's settling on me, like every other wave does. So, we'll review wave 4 as soon as I'm done saying bye. And I hope you guys have a great night. Hope you guys picked up all of these, because if you didn't, get down to eBay right now and order them, because you're gonna want them. You're gonna want them. You're gonna want them. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Please like this video, leave a comment, subscribe for more, share this video with your friends. But follow me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. I will try and answer you as much as possible if you text me on Instagram especially. And I thank you guys for watching. Please like this video, leave a comment, subscribe for more. Pick up the waves. Peace out. Yo.